Okay, we're back doing our tire now. Hopefully we got enough broken tools. We can maybe do something without breaking something today. Alright, so we got our brake on. Here's our new cut down rim strip. If we're lucky we don't tear it in half. Find our hole. Find our hole. It's snug there, but it fits. Alright. Try to put that on without putting holes in it. Easier said than done. Yeah, nice job. All over the place. Nice fold right there. Unfold it. Make sure it sits down in the V where it belongs. So we're a little bit past the hole, so all you do is start, excuse me, start going in a circle. Under the damn thing. There you go. So all you gotta do is just go in a circle a little bit. And you go right past it. Looks like the glue is sticking it pretty hard. The super snot. Make sure it's down in there where it belongs. See, it's fitting in the groove nicely now. Before it was not. So, they're nice, and we got the hole lined up. So we're a little tight on this one side over here, but it should not be really a problem, hopefully. So we'll find out. So hopefully this tire goes on a lot better than it did before. Tire. And the problem was that duct tape was the biggest problem we had. So first thing I do is make sure your tire is clean. There's no crap in it. Rag and run through it. The rag does two things. It cleans it a little bit. It'll also tell you if there's anything sticking inside the tire. It'll cut the tube or puncture it. Works really good on used tires. Blow it again. Nice and clean. Get our CRC for super sticking. Super slippery. Put a layer on there. You don't see a soapy water if you want, but I hate water, so I don't like using it. Okay, I don't know if this is a directional tire or not, so flip it up down, take a look. Rotation, it's going this way. Okay, that goes on the ground. Slippery now. Sticky and slippery. Okay, our hole's over here. I'm on the right side of the bike, so it has to rotate this way. The arrow's going this way, so it's upside down. Flip it around. Look for any kind of a yellow dot or anything. That usually means it's heavy or light. It goes with a valve stem, so it'd have to be light. So I see no dots. Dunlop, I think, is about the only people that even mark their tires anymore. Okay, rotation's going this way. We're on the right side. We're in the right direction. I'm going to put the label over here where the hole is. Okay. So all you need is a hammer and a well placed installation to do it. So I made you come in sideways like this. Once you go over center, it stays on. light hit on the bead. Pops right on. Simple. We have tube. Here's our tube. Give a quick wipe down on the center because usually they got rust and crap in them. And you check the OD, see if there's anything on the outside from blowing across the floor. You got some chips in there or something. Especially people just got done drilling holes in the table over there. Okay, this appears to be a good tube, so we're going to reuse it. A mark there, but I don't think it's anything. Okay, where's our hole at? Hole is over here. Okay, so I got a little cheating tool I use to stick through the hole. It's a lot easier to push it through. In the tire. Or is it in the tire? I don't know. There it is. So, take your tool and you screw it into your tube. And you just use that to pull it through. So you want to put the tube in there. A little bit on both sides. And you got a little free plate jamming all through there. Nice and easy. Go watch the old video, it took about an hour to do that, I think. Really, really hard to do. Put your nut on there. And you go ahead and put the tube in the rest of the way, all the way around. A little bit from each side so it goes in more even. Tuck in the rester, try not to fold it. Tube already fell right in the hole. Put the nut down a little bit further, but not all the way. Just enough to use the air nozzle on it. You blow it up a couple times, make sure the tube straightens out. Make sure your rotation is still good. I can hear the tube twisting around a little bit, so I'll do it one more time. Nice and even, I didn't hear any more rolling. So that means the tube's probably centered itself all out. Oh, one more time just for the hell of it. Okay, I'm happy with that. You can pop the bead. There it goes. They're pretty tight. Okay. So now we're going to start, the valve stem's right here, we're going to start right next to it and go around this way. You don't want to go over the valve stem because you'll rip the valve stem off the tube. Because the tire has to go inside the bead and the stem is in there, it won't let you do that. So you'll break stuff, don't do that. Okay. So first thing I do is get to go in. I just put my knee right there. First third of the tire goes pretty easy. sure the tube is not sticking out the bottom or underneath the bead here. Shouldn't be. Okay, once you get past 180, it'll go all the way through. The tire does have to go up into the bead though as you go. Okay, so now I just put one knee there and one knee over here. Kind of holds it in as you go around. You get about 3/4 of the way around, you want to come over here and pop the bead. Make sure it's inside the narrow spot. When you see the tire cupping underneath, you know you're in there. The bottom is not cupped. It's beaded in, so you got to get it to pop. Get it where it drops in. And that way it gives you the extra flex you need to get the tire on the rest of the way. Looks like the tire slid back on us a little bit. That happens. Popped up in there. There it goes. Just watching over here, making sure it wasn't sliding. So you got the bead. The tire's pinched real heavy right now. It's inside the rim a little bit, inside the bead down in there. So that makes it real easy to hook up go around the last little bit over there. So I only got this much to go. One more time, it'll almost pop in on its own now at this point. Pop in like that. Once you go to the top of the rim there a little bit, you just hit it with a hammer without the iron even in there. Just go a couple beats and it drops right in. Give it a couple shots right where the valve stem is to make sure it centers around that. Your stem should be sitting up there straight. Like it is right now, nice and straight. You put air in it, it should stay straight. Always make sure the core is out so you get more air volume in there. One up. Set this side already was in. Do that a couple of times so the tube will sear over again. Okay, got air in it. I put 44 pounds in 21-inch tires. These are small tires, heavy bikes. So right now, doesn't slide very easy. Get up here, we can see it. So we got air in a tube and see it it's nice and straight. Now you can either tighten these down or not, that's up to you. On the straight bites I tighten it just lightly, not much. That's enough. You don't want to rip the stem out of it, which you will if you keep tightening on it. So I go that far. You want to make sure this little line right here is even all the way around the whole rim. That tells you it's all the way up on the bead. If you rotate it, you'll see the tire go nice and even. It's good. If you see a spot where the tube tire goes like that real quick, then that means it's not beaded all the way. It's not seated all the way in the bead. So you make sure it's that on both sides. Alright, so now this is all ready for balance. So I'm going to balance it.